Welcome back, awesome action toy fans and subscribers. Ba-doing! It's a JoyToy day. It is Thursday, the 20th of April 2023, and I'm looking at the JoyToy Warhammer 40k line, the Raven Guard. We've got the intercessors for them. We've got the two gothic emo looking ones. The sort of regular looking one, and we've got the beaky helmet one, which everyone wants, but only one of them comes with a beaky helmet, which is a shame. Or only one comes with a beaky helmet according to the back of the boxes I looked at earlier. Speaking of which, let's have a look now. And if you like this sort of content and want to see it as soon as it's uploaded, please consider joining the Patreon, link in the top right of your screen now. It's cheap and you can cancel anytime you want, and there are other benefits too. Okay, so first we have Intercessor's brother Colvane. Definitely goth emo. Looks pretty cool. Says it's 112 cm figure, body 2. No beaky helmet on the back, but there is some sort of alien claw that's going to attach to his belt somewhere or something. That looks pretty grim or menacing. He looks pretty constipated in that photo there, but pretty cool sculpt. Now with Intercessor's brother Nex. Very cool. It does come with a helmeted head, but not a beaky one. Looks nice. Again, a very sort of Borg look going on with him. Very cool. Then we have the Sergeant Ashan, or Ashan, who's the most regular looking out of all of them. And he's got, what is this here? Is that knives or something? I can't quite tell it. Or claws from something perhaps. I guess I'll see in a moment. Looks pretty good. And then lastly we have another sergeant. This is Righteous, or could be Rikhas or Rikas maybe. This is the beaky helmet one. He's got loads of things coming off him. Got the feathers. What's the feathers? Does look good in that beaky helmet. And he comes with a regular helmet. Oh, that looks so good. Okay, I'm going to pause this. I'm going to unbox them, release them from their plastic and card prisons, set them up, and we'll get into this. I'll be back in an instant, so do stay tuned. Coming back right now. Okay, here they are all unboxed up. They do look pretty damn good. But I'm not going to say they look amazing. They just look good. They look really great in a sort of mattish black. With I can't see any highlighting on it, which is a shame, but it does add to the sort of goth menace of them. So let's get a close look, go from left to right, finish with my favourite beaky. So yes, he does have some sort of alien hand, since it's got like a sleeve on there, stuck to his belt. I'm not sure what race that's from. Looks pretty good. I'm not so keen on that face sculpt on him. Not as good as the publicity images. Still looks pretty cool. Does look nice. Again, I can't see very clear. I can't see any edge highlighting on him at the moment. There is inking you can see like in the emblem there and on his weapons. Kind of gives it a nice sort of fresh painted mini feel, which is pretty cool. Next one, Mr. Borg face, I'll call him. Better sculpting like that is actually quite realistic and menacing. That paint as well on that eye. His unbionic eye looks pretty cool. Same again, pretty much they're pretty much identical, just a few different attachments. They came with pretty much the same weapons and stuff, and I'll show you that in a second. Could be some more paint apps on his mechanical or electronic parts of his head, I think. But does look nice nonetheless. Next sergeant, I have swapped his hand over his head over to the white one as opposed to the black one, which appears to be the same as the others. Does look nice. Again, you've got some inking on the skull eagle emblem on his chest. Pretty cool. Now you can take this off and you can replace it with, well, I think I don't know what it was. Actually, I'm guessing big raven skulls, but that is so soft plasticky that I couldn't push it without bending. So I'd have to heat up that part. Let's get focus. Heat up that black plate here where the hole is to get it to expand to push this through without you know, risk damaging this part. And the head that they all come with, or appear to come with, is this black one there. I think I'll have a close look at all of them. I'm just assuming that they're both pretty much identical or very, very close. Last guy with the beaky head, who looks awesome. They should have given all of them beaky heads. That would have been awesome. Now, I reckon that beaky head will be up on Taobao soon. Original ones, and I'll try and buy a couple if I can, but probably won't be quick enough. Looks good again, very, very nice. He's got the feathers hanging down. He's got a skull hanging down, the feathers of his arm behind there, you can see as well. Great looking figures. That's very sort of matte finish. Does look quite good in them. Okay, now other things. They all came with either holstered or unholstered, or both holsters, and they all come with little pistols. And interestingly, they don't come with 4 hands, they come with 5 hands. So if I get the hands out here, we've got a left and right fist, but no focus. There we go. We've got on the floor. Anyway, a left and right fist. We've got a left trigger hand, which is nice. We've got a right gripping hand to change the sword over, which is nice. Then an open hand. There's no 2-finger ones. The other thing I noticed on the gripping hands, if I got the right one here, the fingers, although stiff, appear to be looser than the Body 2.0 first release ones, which is nice because they were too stiff. So that is pretty damn cool. Okay, I'm going to go for articulation, but don't expect anything amazing. Should be the same as all the other Space Marines in this sort of size and body too, but we might be in for a surprise since the hands do appear to be a little bit less stiff than before. So I will grab the first guy. I'll only show all articulation on one. Only be different on beaky because that little beaky part is going to impede his articulation looking downwards, you would imagine. So let's get this guy set up. You see that the pauldron is on the loop that this shoulder joint pushes through in. So top to bottom should have nozzles turning as we expect and seen before. Head, there's a left, right, forwards, backwards, side to side, no problem. He's got ratchet shoulders which go round to the side. It's not looking good, unfortunately, unless you want to pop his arm out. Not great. He does have the bicep swivel, which is good. His actual bicep bend is over 90 degrees, which is good. The wrist system I love with the barbell joint, so you can turn the hand around and articulate in any direction you want. I think it's fantastic. He has great trunk articulation. We should have, I'm saying. So, I said take that back. He's got it, but he can't turn or dip without coming apart at his waist, as you just saw. But his backwards is great, and his forwards is all right. Waist he can turn. Hips, sculpting gets in the way. That's really bad. Not very far there. Forwards is not pretty good for the bulk. Backwards is pretty damn impressive for the bulk as well. There is a thigh twist. There is a double kneecap. Gets really tight, but you get an ugly sort of gap there. And then the foot again is a barbell joint, so you can have left and right swivel. You can turn. You can do a small tippy toe, a small dorsiflexation, and you've got toe articulation too. Very, very nice. Same as what you expect, just that the shoulders, they still haven't sorted out a better system, you know. I think I know how to do it, and I've said it before, but maybe I'm wrong. They are the experts in making toys after all. Nice looking figures. Now, let me just get my tape measure and we'll go through size. So let's look at the non-beaky head sergeant, since he's probably standing up the straightest amongst them at the moment. So they said 12 cm. That looks about to be right. And he's almost bang on the button 12 cm, so that's really pretty cool. And then the guy on the left, he looks to be a bit smaller, but maybe it's optical illusion. Maybe a tad under 12 without the helmeted head on. So pretty accurate on what they say. Fantastic looking figures. Really do like these a lot. I think they've done a cracking job. And even though it's not Body 2, and I always use them, I'll compare them to my Ultramarines Body 1 Invicta Warsuit Pilot. And they should be bigger and obviously more bulky because their armour is a different version. But still scale very well together indeed. Now, if you want to see how they scale with your regular 1/18 scale action figures, I will use my Moff Mandu, who I already published a review the other day, who's one of my favourite head sculpts on an action figure. It's a Fortnite figure, and basically it's just like almost like a space or cyber moth. Trying to get him to stand up at the moment. He's like, don't want to stand up, I want to fall over. Okay, that will do. You can see that, yeah, they are considerably more chunky and great. I like them. They look really cool. See you next video. Stay happy, keep collecting. Consider joining the Patreon. Discount links in the video description below. Bye bye.